Assalamu alaikum. Then for Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is me, Dr. Muhammad Alwishi, and I'm your instructor from London College of International Studies for the first subject of your first year of academic year 2025-2026. And we call it Introduction to Business Management. The course outline, chapter one, we're going to talk about what is business. Chapter two, the four main business functions. Chapter three, business sectors explained. And let's start with an introduction to business management. Welcome to your first step into understanding how business operate and succeed. This course will equip you with fundamental knowledge about business principles, functions, and practices that drive modern enterprises. And as English department students, these insights will enhance your versatility to professional settings and provide valuable context for business communication, content creation, and organizational dynamics. So let's start with the first chapter. What is business? Let's go for definition and then let's go for scale and scope. As simple as it goes, business is any organization that provide goods or services to satisfy needs or wants in exchange for payment. Just like ترجمان Arab Association, for example, okay, I give you some services in translation, so you give me some money, and that is what we can call business. It represents the systematic effort to create and deliver value to customers or clients while generating returns for stakeholders. Scale and scope. Businesses range dramatically in size and complexity, from one person startup operating from a home office to multinational corporations employing thousands, sometimes millions, across multiple countries and industries. Okay, so you can start with an idea. Okay, and after this idea, you can start from home. After that, after you have some clients, okay, then you can work from office, and this office turns to a company, then association, then group, and so on. So what is business? As English majors, understanding business fundamentals will help you contextualize organizational communication, develop targeted content for various business audiences, and navigate professional environments more effectively. The language of business permeates nearly every sector, making these concepts relevant regardless of your ultimate career path. So let's go for two of them: legal structures and business environments. Okay, so you can start solo proprietorship. It means you can start with your own self, with your own company. You are the owner. You are the head of the table. You are the tribal chief. You are the general manager. You are the chairman of the boards. Okay, we will know these expressions so well. Okay, general manager, chairman of the board of directors, and so on. Partnerships. It means I will work with you. Okay, you can just like share with 49%. I will share with 51%. I will be the chairman of the board. I will be the general manager. Okay, and when we have profits, I will give you your 49% profit, and I will take my 51% profit. Limited liability companies, a lot of companies work like this. LLC, which means you can work in one country only. Corporations, just like when you try to make your business bigger, so you can make corporations, and this is a legal structure. So when you start to um, start your own business, just like open a company or something like this, You can register it legally by choosing one of them: sole proprietorship, partnerships, LLC, or limited liability companies, or corporation. Then business environments, okay, it's gonna be local. It means inside your country, or community based. I mean inside your community. Regional enterprises, you can work abroad, overseas, with other countries. National organizations, it means it's gonna be more than one company, but inside the country itself. National organizations or global corporations, it means outside the country. Just like if you start your own business in Egypt and you have some global corporations with people from Syria, from Turkey, from Lebanon, from Saudi Arabia, from UAE. So it means you have global corporations. So why do business exist from the first place? Businesses exist to create value through the strategic combination of resources, human talent. So I have a talent and I have resources, so I can start my own business. And this business as well needs physical assets, okay, which means money, and the people who will work in your company or in your project. Intellectual property, it means this belongs to me, and financial capital. Sometimes when you are so successful as a businessman, you can start with nothing. Okay, maybe good reputation, maybe a Zoom account, maybe Facebook account. So that's what you have, and then you can start training people freely, and then these people will sign for your paid courses. So it means you start with nothing, but with your talent, with your physical assets, with your skills, you can start your own business. I will give you an example. ترجمان العرب Association, okay? I always say this. ترجمان العرب Association or ترجمان العرب Universal Group is start without any money. We started without any money, so no financial capital, okay? But the financial capital came from the online courses as we start. This orchestration of resources transforms inputs into offerings that address market needs while creating economic and social benefits. Just like when you open a supermarket, okay, you will find other supermarkets over there, and you want to start your own business, so you will search in the market what I can give to customers or clients. And the customers, when they come to my supermarket, they will find something that they don't find in other markets. That's what we can call, we create economic benefits, okay, or even social benefits. The people who are working as bloggers, vloggers, or using social media in marketing, that's what that's what we talking about social benefits. Okay, you gain your own reputation, so you can start by marketing with your fame and your good reputation. While the mechanics of business operation vary widely across industries and the company's sizes, all successful enterprises, which means companies, share a fundamental purpose: to satisfy customers and generate profit. This dual focus creates a sustainable cycle where customer satisfaction drives revenue. Okay, I came to you, you gave me what I want, so I will give you the money, the income, the revenue, okay, which in turn enables continued operation and growth. So let's talk about what will I gain from my own business. The value creation. Businesses combine human, physical, and financial resources to produce something worth more than the sum of its parts. I give you something, you give me something. Or I need fulfillment. By identifying and addressing market gaps, what I said before, I will search for the gaps in other markets and I will bought it in my market. Businesses satisfy existing needs or create solutions to emerging problems. That's what we are doing in ترجمان العرب. Okay. I want other people to sign in my courses, my online courses. So I will ask the people who study with me, I mean translation or English, I will ask them to tell the people what they got from me. Okay, so you can shoot a video and you can tell the people what you had in the diploma or in the course. Okay, frankly, honestly, no pressure at all. You just shoot a short video for yourself. Tell the people what did you find in my courses or in my diplomas. Okay, and I will just like socialize your video, put the video on my social media website pages, and the people will find, okay, this one says something good about the product, so I will try it myself, and that what business is all about. So why do business exist as well? We have what we can call economic engine. Okay, the profit motivate or motive drives innovations, employment, and broader economic development within communities and the nations. Okay, money brings money. Okay, so if I start my own business and I find the money, I will complete in my business. Okay, but if I have loss, I will stop. Okay, so they are saying the winners know exactly when they can stop. Okay, so the profit motive drives innovation. Okay, I had money right now, so I can start new innovation. I can employ people in my company, and of course, this will give me a lot of money. So, Peter Drucker said about this business is about solving people's problems at a profit. Okay, you need a service, you need a product. I will provide you with this service or this product. So in return, you'll give me the money, and that is the shortest and more exclusive definition of business. And of course, Peter Drucker is management consultant and author. Types of goods and services. Businesses produce an extraordinary range of outputs to meet diverse market needs. Understanding these categories provides insight into how different businesses operate and compete in the marketplace. So, we will differentiate between goods and services. Customer goods, durable products with significant longevity that provide utility over extended periods. Examples include automobiles, televisions, furniture, and major appliances. These items typically involve a higher investment and longer consideration in the purchasing process. Of course, I'm not going to buy something and I will give the company out of money, and after 1 month or even 1 year, I will find that my product is no more. So I have to give you the money with a guarantee that this product will يعني, stay with me for a long time. Customer goods non-durable products consumed quickly or that have limited useful life, just like food items. Of course, if I buy food, this food will be consumed. Beverages, which means drinks, cleaning supplies, and personal care product fall into this category. These goods typically involve habitual purchasing. You are using it day in and day out, patterns, and more frequent replacement cycles. Okay, when I finish them, I have to replace them. As well, services. Okay, I told you we have services, we have goods or products. Non-physical products delivered through expertise, time, and attention, just like online courses. Whatever I'm giving you right now, it's services. Services include Hairdressing, when you go to hairdresser, it gives you a service. It may stay for 3 months or 6 months or something. Okay. Insurance, internet access, you have to renew it every month. Okay. Consulting, healthcare, and entertainment. Okay, just like Netflix, for example, or Prime Video, you have to subscribe by paying money so you can have the service. The intangible nature, which means in Arabic الغير ملموس, okay, you can't touch it, of services creates unique marketing and delivery. It challenges, okay. You can't touch it, okay. The service, you can't touch it. You need this service, but you can't touch it. We called it intangible. Tools, about capital goods, of course, tools, machinery, and equipment used to produce other goods or services. Manufacturing equipment, construction machinery, commercial vehicles, and industrial technology represent this category. These items are investments that enable business operations and productivity. Now let's go for the other slides or the next slide, business objectives, the driving force. We have profit, we have service to community, we have growth, we have survival. About profit, the financial surplus after all expenses are paid keeps the business visible and growing. Okay, so without money I can't complete in my own business. I have to have profits so I can complete the service. Okay, service to community, I can start a business and this business will give something so to the community. Okay, and then growth. If I have profits, it means it's successful, so I can go on to have other branches. And of course, survival, because we have a lot of competitors which will compete with me, okay, who are giving the same services, so I have to survive no matter what happens, okay, because I'm defending my brand. The business value creation process, starting from resource inputs, then business processes, then valuable outputs. Now let's go for chapter 2, the main business functions, or the 4 main business functions. The first one, it's human resources. The strategic management of people and talent within an organization, including recruitment, developing, and retention of employees. I mean, HR, human resources, the people who will hire people to work. Okay. Then let's go for finance and accounts, the people who will collect the money, collect the profits, who will assign the budgets, and so on. The people who manage the money, the budgets, the costs, the revenues, and the profit margins to ensure business visibility and growth, these people are the people who work in finance and accounts. So, HR, human resources, finance, and accounts. Then the people who will tell the whole world that you have a brand, and this brand is given a product or a service. We call it marketing. Understanding customer or client needs and desires, developing appropriate products, services, and creating demand through promotion and distribution. Promotion, which means in Arabic الترويج, and distribution التوزيع. Okay, when and how and where I will provide and distribute my goods or my products or my services. Operations, the system and the processes that produce goods and deliver services efficiently, maintaining quality standards and the customer satisfactions. We call it operation system. These four pillars, which means الأركان الأربعة, work interdependently to create an effective business system. While larger organizations typically have dedicated departments for each function, in smaller businesses, individuals often manage multiple functions simultaneously. Understanding how these areas interact provide essential context for business communications and decision making. So, in our business, we have to include the four of them: the HR, the financial and accounts, marketing, and of course, operation. And let's discuss all of them individually. The first one, the people who are hiring, HR, more than hiring. We have to know that their job is not hiring or recruiting people only, but we have a lot of jobs for HR. The human resources function has evolved, which means developed significantly from its administrative origins into a strategic business partner focused on organizational effectiveness through people management. HR encompasses the complete employee life cycle from recruiting through retirement. Okay, so the people will follow the people from the moment that they are recruited until they retired, while creating systems that align workforce capabilities and the business objectives. So I have to make sure that the people who are working in the company meet their business objectives. Core HR responsibilities. So, if they are more than hiring people in the company, what are their responsibilities? First one, training and developing employee capabilities. Two, recreating, and selecting qualified talent, because just imagine we are offering a job, a lot of people, maybe hundreds of people apply for the same job. So HR responsibility is to meet these people and recruit and select qualified talent people. Managing performance evaluation systems, fostering positive workplace culture and engagement, ensuring compliance, which means التزام متماثل with employment laws and regulations, because some people can't be employed in your country, in your company, sorry. So the HR responsibility is to make sure they are the best for the business. Supporting organizational change and leadership development. So they are saying, just like Walt Disney, you can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people to make the dream a reality. You can have the idea, you can have the imagination, you can have the dream, but you need some people to work with your idea. You buy your idea, of course, under your supervision to make the dream reality. The people who are working in HR, people who are working in marketing, the people who are working in other aspects of your company. Case study, and it's for Google's HR innovation. Google people operations, the people are working in the fourth aspect of the company, people operations team, has pioneered data driven HR practices that fuel the company's innovative culture. Project Oxygen analyzed the manager effectiveness data to identify 8 key behaviors of successful leaders. Unconscious bias training, mandatory programs to reduce hiring and promotion disparities. 20% of time policy allowing employees to pursue passion projects during work hours. Predictive analysis using or analytics using allograms to identify flight risks and engagement issues. So, next session, we'll continue the other part of the subject. Thank you so much for your attention and your listening. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me on the group. Thank you so much. Until next time, ta for now.